Alright, so how many of you have played cricket in some point in their lives?
I do.
Oh, well, that's 50% of my audience. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm thinking about starting a cricket club and I want you guys to join it. And so I'll give a little bit history about cricket now. So if you look back in history, it was around, I think, in 1500s or 1600s that cricket was being played. But the first official match that was played was, I think it was around in the 1840s or 1850s. And can you guess which two countries played the first official cricket match? Any guesses?
India and England?
No.
Britain and Australia?
No. I'll give you a very small hint. So, all those cricket playing nations, they're pretty much the Commonwealth nations, which the Britishers, came over and took over. So it's definitely one of those two nations. So, but it's not one of those nations which we just think directly when it comes to cricket. So, any guesses?
India, Pakistan?
It's a difficult one. I know.
Australia.
You're getting pretty close.
United States.
No.
Yep, he's right. So it was United States versus Canada, and it was played in New York. I can't remember the name of the stadium, but even I was surprised when I read that. And yeah, if you haven't read enough about the history, you would never know. So all right, and I'll relate with one of my things from past. So say a couple of years back. Now I don't play cricket all that, but then a couple of years back when we used to play a lot of cricket. And one thing I learned from cricket was that the team building that happens during playing any sport, as a matter of fact, that goes a long way. Those guys I've made friends with, and the projects we did together, we went to school together, and we tend to understand each other's weaknesses, strengths, and we tend to back it up really well. Apart from that, so you are tired at work and you need something which is relaxing. So we could play cricket, and obviously our productivity increases when we are more relaxed. And once we know each other's strengths and weaknesses, we will back it up. During a project, I know what he's not good at or what she's not good at, and I'm definitely going to back it up. So we tend to know each other better. And okay, sorry about that. There's this one famous person, I'm forgetting his name again, and his quote was, "I learned the most valuable lessons of my life on the cricket field," and which I totally agree. And so pretty much all those fans or all those people who are very strongly connected with sports, they tend to say, I learned my most valuable lessons on that field or this field. But on a general point, any sports, you tend to learn a lot from there. So, do you have any questions?
Why should I play cricket? Why not any other sport for team building?
Sure, you could. So it's a cultural thing, I grew up in India. For an Indian, cricket is pretty close to being a religion. So when I think of a sport, I think about, let's go for cricket. There are a couple of other things also, like say, consider hockey or football or anything. If you check the statistics, the damages, the injuries caused in those games are kind of higher compared to cricket. So that's very interesting. So that's one reason I thought of starting a cricket club compared to anything, and that was one of my reasons. So anything else?
I've heard hockey's more exciting than cricket. Is that true?
Exciting, it's a very relative word. And what exciting means for one person could vary for a different person. And say there'll be 30% people or 40% people who find X to be a better car compared to the other 30% who find Y to be a better car. So it's a matter of personal preference, and so what somebody finds interesting is not interesting for the other person. So Anything else?
How is cricket different from baseball?
How is cricket different from baseball? I don't know much about baseball, but from what I know, they're kind of similar. You know, like the same circular field, and you probably have like you have a batsman. In cricket, you have somebody, they call it a pitcher or batter. Yeah, okay. And you pretty much run across to, you know, after you hit it, you have to run across to get some runs, or I don't know what exactly it is called, but yeah, overall comparison, they're same, cricket or baseball. And I don't know which is the chicken, which is the egg here, but yeah. So, all right. Again, I would like you guys to join the cricket club. It's a great activity for building a good team, and we're going to be, you know, it's going to be productive at work. So thank you for your time, and you know where I sit if you want to come see me. Thanks.